So, you know that burning rage you feel when you're stuck in traffic or dealing with someone difficult at work? It's actually not a problem, but it is a high definition roadmap to lead you to basically your next breakthrough. Most people try to suppress all of their daily irritations, but I want to show you how you can actually take all of those frustrations and use them as a surgical tool for manifestation. You shouldn't have to endure your own life. So start decoding your triggers to demand a reality that actually fits your life and your lifestyle. Maybe it would be helpful to kind of think about these frustrations and annoyances as high frequency signals that's highlighting exactly what's missing from your life. So what if instead of suppressing or reacting to these little triggers, you start analyzing and breaking them down? Maybe ask yourself, just start taking notice, what is underneath all of these triggers? What's underneath these frustrations? What emotion is this causing me to feel? Because it's probably not going to be too long before you notice a pattern and notice exactly what you feel is missing from your life. Okay, so now we know this. What are we going to do with it? First of all, it's very important to know that when we attach and hold on to these frustrations, because it is very easy for us to just, once you notice, to notice only that. There's this thing in our brains called the reticular activating system, and what that basically does is bubbles to the surface and brings your attention to more of the same thing. So whatever you're kind of focusing on, it triggers your reticular activating system, your RAS, to notice more of that. So if we are doing this and noticing our triggers, we're probably going to be finding and noticing a lot more triggers. Please don't fall into the trap of going down that resentment and downward spiral. Take this as information that you have provided yourself. And you also have to realize that once you have this information, manifestations don't just like appear out of thin air and instantaneously like, oh, okay, yep, nope, now I know for sure, like I want more respect and I want to feel valued. So none of these other things can show up anymore. There's always going to be a lag time. And contrast will always show up no matter how much of a master manifester you ever become. Life still comes at you, and sometimes it comes at you hard. So there will never be a point where contrast isn't showing up for you. Just always take note and take it as nothing more than information and respond from there. Don't react. So how do we respond and not react? Well, remember that RAS, the reticular activating system, we are going to reprogram it. So it is programmed now that you've noticed, it's programmed to notice what you don't want. So start looking for, first in your mind, recreate scenarios where you feel valued, where you feel respected. And focus on them, sit with them, replay them, recreate them, do them in different scenarios, and your RAS will automatically now from that point, doesn't mean that other situations the opposite isn't going to happen, but it's going to help you to notice more of what you do want. And over time, as you start focusing and noticing more of the good, it compounds and produces more of that in your life instead of what you had been seeing previously. So keep doing it. Every time you feel triggered, do it again. And if you love this type of content, I would absolutely love if you would hit that subscribe button. Stick around, hit the bell if you want to be notified of future videos. And if you would like to work with me in any other capacity, check the description box below and come find me. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.